Okay, I am live here on my YouTube channel as well as the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook. Excuse me. How is everyone? Excuse me. This morning. Um, it is morning here where I am. That is. Let me go ahead and actually, there is somebody in the comments saying, "Hello, hello. Hi, Jenna. How are you? How are you this morning?" Um, so, but for anyone who might be new here, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. Um, let's see. So basically, wait a minute. I'm a writer, editor, and artist. What ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So um, as a writer and editor, I've been working with words for 25 years now. But anyway, as a writer, um, in the last several years or so, I have been focused primarily on fiction. Um, let's see, and let's see. Sorry, getting a little distracted with the chat. And my my main project for the rest of the year that I'm trying to focus on finishing is is a novel in progress, uh, and I'm at so basically in terms of my novel, um, I have been calling it a women's fantasy with with um with elements of YA fantasy and um and, uh, new adult, if you want to use that term. Excuse me. Excuse me. And so excuse me. I also have some other projects, but those are on the back burner for right now because NaNoWriMo. Uh, and I want to finish this by the end of the year. So, and I think Nano is going to help me. Um, let's see. So now, as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. I also do sensitivity reading. Speaking of which, last night, I finally finished a project I've been working on for the last few days or so. Um, it was sort of a surprise because nobody on the Instagram side has seen that logo that's in the corner. Um, so I sort of had our logo reveal apparently last night. So when I finally got it up, but I was wrestling with Canva anyway, and whatever, because the file was large. Anyway, so I have sort of kind of relaunched the editing aspect of what I do. And so it's a lovely, lovely logo that was done by the lovely Books by Adrian. So huge shout out to Adrian Santiago. So all of that said, as an artist, I love working with watercolors and water-based media like that, and the art you see around me. That is my own that I made with various strengths of watercolor and a gel press and watercolor paper. I have an Etsy shop where I'm taking commissions for a couple of different things. That will be updated soon. I will have things that did not sell at local events I've attended recently, um, including Necronomicon Tampa and the art show. So I will be adding listings to various places, including Etsy and my coffee shop, very soon, and so stuff like that. But I think that's everything, all of the things I wanted to say. So Jenna is also hello on the YouTube end instead of just Facebook. Thank you very much. Um, and Jenna says hydration for the like button, which is whoopsie, which is ironic because I need to drink my water. Yes, hydration is key to living a healthy life. Um, Stream Hoppers United. Oh, what should I do like this? Stream Hoppers United. Ribbit. Hi Maggie, how are you? Here we go. And oops. Maggie says, I am doing a Nano Rebel. That's basically what I've been doing lately because I'm just tired of wrestling with the site and turning the 3 Daisy the Werecow shorts into a novel. That's awesome. But doing so much traveling and family things during November, the writing will be the 10th or 11th thing on my mind. I can understand that. I'm actually traveling also during the month of November. So not much, just for a couple of days, probably 2-3 days, something like that. Anyway, oh, you know what I do not have yet? I apologize. I had some things I had to do. Let me get a timer for everyone. I have been using Pomodoro Kitty. Just because I like it. I like the color scheme. It's very similar to to my branding. It's fine. So let's see. I thought I shared it. Oh, okay, not yet. Yeah. Apologies. Okay. Alrighty. Let me know when you're ready, or we can start at. We've been starting at quarter after the hour. I have 8 after, according to my laptop. Let me think if I can. Oh yes. I know what I. Thank you for coming in and saying that, Joanne. Because hi, because that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say I'm working on a beta read today. Actually, been a hot minute since I've done that. Been, I guess it's been a couple months. I got too much stuff here. It's kind of getting in my way. Also, I will be getting into my HB90 planner. But I wanted to get started on that. I do have some printing I need to do for my HB90 planner, which was the big one. This is my classic. Although I'm possibly thinking about, let me move this. Thinking about going into, sorry, my little art thingy here that I sometimes use for planning too, because it does make things easier when it's on an incline. I think it's a little bit easier on my neck and such. So, oh, now I have to say this, and I'm like, what do I say? Oh yeah. um, so if hi to the person on Facebook, I can get the link in order to grant Facebook the basically you're granting them the use of your name. So you don't have to do that. Just let me know if you want me to, and I can find it. To find what you need. Also, hi Barbara. It is 10 after, so we're doing well, I think. So yeah, I have done my intro checklist. I have done, it's my news check. So got the timer check. How are you doing, Barbara? So we have 10 after. You're Melanie. Okay, thank you. All right. So yes, yeah, for the most part today, during my stream, and I'm going to be in Diane Dobson Barton's stream as well. And yeah, I will be working again on basically those two things today. My a beta read for somebody special, and planning stuff because I have a lot to plan. But I've done a lot of planning lately. Which is a good thing because I now have 3 channels. But I'm focusing, no worries, I'm focusing on reels and shorts, so it's fine. That's my main focus. So, and I've got my lives, so that works. That works for me. So I have a plan in place. So don't worry about me. Let's see. Barbara Parrish is working on chapter 9 today. People are saying hi. I know I kind of indirectly said this earlier, but I'll just go ahead and come out and say it. This stream is, how did I say? I don't remember what I said earlier, but it's brought. I keep wanting to say it is brought to you today by the Heart Breathings Writing Community on Facebook. I will get the links to any heart breathings related things during, like, say, at the end of the second sprint. Normally I have 4 sprints, by the way. And I am, sorry, excuse me, and I pardon me, restarting my sentence. I like to use the 25-minute length classic Pomodoro time frame for the sprints because it seems to be a real sweet spot for most everybody. It's not too short or too long. So yeah, there's that. So, so before we start working or cleaning or whatever you're doing, whatever you need to do for yourself, if basically do what you need to do for yourself, no matter what that is for you. So there's that. And I will say that again later on in the stream. Okay, so yes, and that includes whatever you need to do for yourself. Walk around or get a drink or whatever it is you need to do for yourself. Crack your neck. Well, hi, Self Pub with Andy. I like your new name. I like your new channel name. Hello. Swinging by to say hi and what? Slap that like button so hard it changed color. Can't slap me very hard. Well, you can't slap me. It wouldn't take much for me because I bruise easily. That's what eventually I will get my tongue to work better. All right. I have quarter after the hour on my laptop. So now is a great time to get started on doing whatever you need to do for yourself. And we're going to get this first sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Pardon. Let's see. Um I did get into my heart breathings planner, which is essentially a work planner. um Wrote a couple things down. Also got into the first chapter of this beta read. Worked on a little bit of communication with the author. And said, working out some questions I have. So that's pretty much it, essentially. So anyway, Andy, I was just thinking a little bit ago, Andy, why do you have to be so violent to the like button? I don't know. Anyway, so yes, here is that. Also Diane Dobson Barton is here on her writing channel. Hello. Um, yeah, so that sounds like something I would do. Spilling chips over her own feet and spills coffee. Yeah. Also, Mel is here. Hi. With Power Play Press. That's the name of her channel. This is another streamer for Heart Breathings, if anybody doesn't realize. Popping in to hit the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. People coming in to do that for me. Thank you very much, because it all helps. And actually, okay, if you do like this video at any point, anybody watching live or the replay, thank you very much, and consider gently clicking the like button, um, and subscribing. It looks like I am really close to, where am I at? I think I'm close to 350 subscribers. So thank you very much for that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at 349. So such a huge change from when I started streaming back in 2020. I started streaming with, I think I had 33 subs. So that's a big difference. Thank you very much. It would be nice if I could get to 400 by by the end of the month is best, good, better, best, and then um, by the end of October is fine. By the end of November is fine, but as well, of course. So yeah. Did anybody want to mention how they did? You don't have to, of course. But we do have a few seconds left. On the timer, I do like the 5-minute timer. That way, I'm not so chatty. So I guess we'll go into our second sprint, and I will see you guys on the other side in a few seconds here. In like about 15 seconds now. All right. All right. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. So, yeah, I started on the beta read in earnest and did some communication with the author. All right. So sent. Also, Eva's here. Hello. How are you? I'm in and out today. Got a busy day, but lurking and hit the like. Thank you very much. I had to read this a couple of times, Maggie, too, for some reason. uh, so you made salad for your ducks. So you still have ducks. I was like making duck salad, making duck salad. Had to think about that one. Ducks annoy me, but the youngest loves her duck, so I make them spinach and celery salad with frozen berries every day. That's cool. Very nice. Jenna, the soul writer, focusing on some audio and video edits when possible. Short ones are done, longer ones, not so much. I understand. Editing video and such is very time consuming, which is probably why I'm focusing for the most part on shorts and reels for most of my social media for the month. And then just kind of slowly working in all of the things that I'm doing. So, yeah. Also, Louise, please tell me how to pronounce your last name because I do not want to stumble over it. It says, "Hey everyone, how is everyone? How are you?" Also, she must have already been in because 677 words for you. Awesome sauce, as they used to say. Sorry, I have a hair in my eye. All right. Maggie says, coffee made and now back to formatting. Oh, I got my coffee and a snack in addition. So I have to turn it around though. I think it's made for left-handers for the most part, but I can do this. Drink it that way. Maggie also says, my animals eat better than people. A lot of yeah, a lot of people do not eat enough vegetables. I say as I glance over at my husband. Heck, I don't. Anyway, Louise says, thanks for asking. B Hill, nothing like it looks. I can kind of see that though. I love it. Very cool. Also, hello, Rita, aka Miranda Magic. Hello, I've been waiting for the furnace guy. So I can finally get to some writing tasks started for the day. Love the mug. Thank you very much. Yes, I see. I'm holding it with my right hand, but yay, it's great for lefties, of course. However, I'm not. So it's like a little bit awkward for me. But it would make. I was also thinking it would make such a cute. Oh, it could be a cute planter if you wanted, or you could put candy in it or something. Maggie says I got a cute October coffee cup that says I like my coffee with scream and sugar. Awesome. I like that very much. So yeah, so hi again, Rita, and uh, well, this is actually my beta read author, so so I sent another message, by the way. That is our time. Now we are on our second sprint. Okay, I can count. Um, um, I guess I will see you on the other side, and hello to Jordan. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Um, so I worked more on my beta reading. Let me see if I can make this a little bit better here. But I did really love the idea of your of your coffee cup, Maggie. That's where I was in my comments. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit. There we go. All right. People were saying hello. Some more people came in. Whoops. Of course, StreamYard jumped. Of course, I meant to click on, excuse me, Eunice. Hello. I don't want to mangle your last name. If you would like to let me know what the pronunciation is, you can, but you don't have to. It's completely fine. Hello. I don't think you've been to my stream before. How are you? And welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, J.K. Lambo came in. Yes, that wasn't before. I was making sure that wasn't before the break. Excuse me. Diane is trying to. Yeah, pardon. I'm having mouth problems, talking problems. Trying to get posters set up as merch for the channel. Ooh, your art channel, Diane. How interesting. Posters is a great idea. That's a wonderful idea. Rita is rewriting Sarah's Preptober workbook into a simple notebook. Oh, okay. This way I can use all of my colored pens and other stuff and saves on ink. Yes, sometimes I do use notebooks instead of printing out the different workbooks and things because it does take a lot of ink. So understandable completely. Louise, more words, 317, and some research. So yes, that was the that was the that was the third sprint. Okay. So you know what I neglected to do actually is do the do all the links. I need to put all the heart breathings link. So I will be doing that during this next sprint. No, that was our second sprint. Oh boy. Now I'm getting myself confused. I need to do the numbering each time we do our specific sprints. That way I don't have to uh, try and remember. Yeah. Oh boy. Eunice has been to my sprints a couple of times apparently. Okay, been a while. Okay. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I might remember something. Working on characters and outlining. Diane says, "Oh, switched accounts. I've heard Teespring has better quality merch, but the shop apparently does not like. Oh, doesn't like you. Darn it. Well, I hope you can get that ironed out. It's almost time for our next sprint. But the next one has to be the fourth because it's it's like 1:45. So anyway, this is our last sprint because I don't want to go too far over the time if I can help it because Miss Diane here, she's another heart breathing streamer and she streams on a writing channel at 1 p.m. I'm sorry, 2 p.m. Eastern, and 1 p.m. Central. There we go. So lovely, lovely, Diane. Also, we have a Sue came in, but we're going to go ahead and get into this next sprint, which has to be the fourth. Yeah, I will be getting all of the things I need up, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, so yes, that was our last sprint. That that was the fourth sprint. I say as I nod. Oh, I had my other. I had the YouTube end open for a bit. I mean, unmuted for a bit so I could listen to something. Anyway, um, so that was our fourth sprint. I do believe. So anyway, I popped all the things in the chat. Yeah, it's 11 after the hour, so that should be right. um, let's see. So yes, I popped all of the heart breathings information in the chat. I also looked at planners and I looked at my Kanban board. Um, Anybody else like Kanban boards? I've been actually using them for quite some time. Probably for 10 years ish. Anyway, planner things, all the things, basically. um, so yeah, Sue. So thank you for coming in, Sue. Apparently you were just in time for the last sprint. Yes, absolutely welcome. I agree. All the sprints are definitely amazing, and they really do. And I think they really do help help with focus. I think it's extremely helpful. Also, who came just in time for the last sprint was Paget Farmer. Hello, my favorite my favorite Etsy shop. Buyer, I guess. um, it's not exactly a client. I wanted to say client. That's not exactly right. Maggie earlier said, I would love to make book boxes, but the filler merch is so expensive. I have played with the idea of creating a box, but it would be, something that I do. One of the things that I do, if anybody that doesn't know, since I have an Etsy shop and I have a coffee shop, a shop within my coffee page or site, I would probably put bookmarks in it. Some of you may know I make bookmarks, and the lovely Paget Farmer has bought a number of bookmarks from me and cards over the last couple of years since I started my Etsy shop. Yeah, like if you want for a book box, yeah, that would be kind of it can be, unless it's, you could go the DIY route, possibly. What is this smiley face about, Diane? So yes, so these sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community Group on Facebook. Here is a link to the Facebook group. I hope, Diane, that was very helpful to get into the Teespring help chat. Here is the actual website, specifically for the writing community. That's the page for that. Where the full sprint schedule is. Also, here is Diane Dobson Barton's stream for today. Again, that's at 2 p.m. Eastern. I hope you get your things resolved that you need to get resolved. Whoa. StreamYard jumped, of course. Oh, she's still waiting. Oh my goodness. Hi, Devin. How are you? Devin Gambrell Clark is an amazing person who has, and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to meet you in person. Adrian actually tried to point you out to me in this very crowded room that I could not see you. Anyway, but we were all at Orlando Reads Books more than a month ago. This was in, I do believe it was the last weekend of August. Maggie says my Kanban board has plans for 2 years on it. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. That's too much for me. Yeah. Devin says, "Oh no," to Diane. I wish I could handle a Kanban setup. I only have a month's worth up here. I don't have it for the quarter. It's just a month because, yeah. But Maggie says, I put posties on a mirror in columns, write, edit, publish. Awesome. With different colored posties for different projects. It was so crowded. Oh my gosh, it was. They might need to consider a bigger room or something. Anyway, Maggie says, I'm watching Stephanie Cordy put together the box. I always think of I always think of Cordy, the video game from the 80s. Anyway, now that I've completely dated myself, put together the boxes for her Humane Society for Cryptids and Creatures book after doing her funding thing. Okay, got it. Okay. Diane says it can take up to 7 days for merch to show up. It took me 7 days to get tech support. Going with other options if at all possible. How do they stay in business? That is a good question. Wow. Maggie says I had coffee mugs and recipe cards for the launch of the Wild Anemone Bakery books. Oh, I remember that.
Do we want to give him money to take?
Yeah.
Wendy's tomorrow?
That's next week.
Oh, is it?
Isn't it the 10th? We're talking about something the kid's doing. The kid. He's not a little kid. My son. I'm trying to say that because he's not a little kid. Diane says, no, that's next week. Well, there's a note. There you go.
Next Wednesday, we'll be going on
He's at lunch.
to Walmart, blah, 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 Wendy's, and all that kind of stuff.
Really want to do spring, don't have the patience. Yes, it's next.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, it is tomorrow. Okay. I got something mixed up. Something else was. He's sticking his tongue out at me. Anyway, Devin says, I put up 10 sticky notes and panicked. I left my checkoff list. I do like to scratch out or check off or some sort of thing. I do like to do it by hand. I get that. So sticky notes, they're a nice visual. So I think of what I've done is I've paired them both when literally checking something off and then moving a whole group of them down. That's what I've been doing. Anyway, yes, because we be old. We remember that game. Anyway, so yeah, it is definitely satisfaction in moving a whole bunch of stuff down. Rita says, I love using Trello for checklists and notebooks too. The sticky notes on the wall are overwhelming for me, like Notion. Yeah, when I was doing it quarterly, that was overwhelming for me. But now that I've gone to just 1 month, it's a lot less overwhelming. I've got a cord issue. There we go. Anyway, so Maggie tears off the Post-it and tears it into confetti. And that looks like confetti. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Shannon SD Houston wants me to make the covers of the Ghost with books. The Ghost with books, because it's Ghost with cats, Ghost with, I forget them all. I don't remember. Into t-shirts, absolutely, because they're amazing. Those covers, I like those covers. Um, yeah, the QWERTY game is was it spelled that way? I can't remember. It might be spelled that way. Anyway, 1 month. Yeah, I like that just 1 month because anyway, I have a small board that I use anyway, so it works really well for that. So anyway, well, I'm going to wrap it up now because that way those who do Heart Breathing's exclusive streams can have a break in between mine and Diane's if they're attending Diane's. Thank you very, very much to everyone who came in during my stream. Um, and so I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. Um, and I also um, have other channels. Well, I have two other channels, and mostly I'm going to be focused, like I said earlier, and during the beginning of my stream, um, to doing shorts on for recorded content for the month. Um, so that's cool. Um, was that what it was called? I thought there was something called QWERTY, like like the keyboard. Maybe I'm wrong. Cubert, that sounds familiar. Anyway, so yes, so expect some things on my all my channels. Um, so my next stream this week is Thursday, and I have committed to doing um streams on my art channels twice a month on Fridays, and I decided on the first and third. So my next stream, which I need to create, which I'll do momentarily, will be on Friday. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you guys later.